Toby Smith with Next Big Thing. Cloud computing is a big part of our practice and our research business. I'm here with Matt Oakes from Direct Insite Corporation, who's actually is a cloud vendor, but you're not doing this like commoditized stuff. You guys focus on the accounts payable. Tell us how your model works, because it's pretty interesting.
We sell into basically global 3,000 companies, have large shared services organizations, big AP departments, 50 desks, huge stacks of paper,
blah, blah, blah.
Hewlett-Packard, Siemens Corporation.
All right, so I've heard of those.
Big AP departments, lots of paper, a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails trying to resolve issues, and we really start and say this is a green initiative. Let's eliminate the paper, let's eliminate all the errors, let's eliminate everything that is human touched, and let's automate it. So we're an automation play, right? Set up a network. And so really where this play comes into is a large company like Siemens will come in and say, I have a large shared services organization, I have 26 different operating companies, disparate financial systems, a lot of different ERPs, Oracle, SAP, and we come in and say, we integrate with all of it, we take all your paper, it goes through one portal, we register your vendors submit through us, it goes into your ERP.
All right, so perhaps part of the secret sauce here is that you sign up these vendors. It could be Joe, Mary six-pack. It could be a large company, whatever.
Yep.
All right. So if I'm a smaller company and I've submitted a bill to Siemens or Shell, etc., is there an advantage for me to being on your platform in terms of me getting paid?
Yeah, I think there's a real advantage because you now know you're not just mailing the invoice and then hoping upon hope that it gets there, or that it gets through the process. You're looking at, do I get this thing in? Do I get a notification when it's been submitted and accepted? Do I know how long before it's going to be approved? Is it partially approved, fully approved? When do I get my money? Right? That's what they want to know. Right? It's a cash flow issue both for the vendor and for the payer, the company.
Can you have some of my clients? I'd really love to do that. We send up smoke signals, and we just hope that
you owe me money. Please pay me.
And I sent that pit bull of a wife of mine out to collect the money. That's what you don't want to do.
No.
All right. So I understand. So the growth of this business, you do about $1 million EBITDA last year. You're growing about 15%.
Yeah, 15, 20%.
All right. And that new growth comes from what? Adding new OEM people or adding new vendors into them?
Two different plays. Number one, you have the sell in to the new customers. So only 40% of the Fortune 500 has a system like this. Most everybody still does paper, right? So the real, which is amazing. Yeah. The real play is that you sell in, you get 15% there, and then the sell through, because we're constantly evolving the software, developing new automation modules that increase the efficiencies in the places we already are.
All right. Now you're a recovering lawyer, so I don't expect you to know all this stuff, but technologically, you are pure cloud, so you're operating, and so when I sign up with you, I don't pay you a license fee.
No.
I pay you per transaction.
You're really outsourcing this, and it's a big outsource play. You're going to have an organization where you say, okay, here we come, send me your paper, and then what you're going to do, you're going to pay me a transaction fee. We're going to come in and do the integration and the boarding. We're going to host it, and during this entire process, and then we really update you. We provide you, the company, the dashboards, so you understand what your vendors are doing and what the timing is. And so there's a business intelligence, almost spend management piece of this that's coming. And so I see the business evolving as our network grows, business intelligence, spend management, and then obviously the ability to go ahead and help with the financing pieces of this.
Sure, and there's no, it doesn't matter whether I'm on SAP or I'm on Oracle or I'm on
JD Edwards or Lawson, no, it doesn't matter.
All right.
ERP agnostic.
So you plug it in, I assume for the person like me who submitted a bill to Siemens, it's much better for me, I understand that now. If I'm the guy who is the small guy and Siemens said, well, they're going to pay me, in 28 days or something, and I sort of need to get, is there a way for you to finance? I mean, is there an opportunity for you guys to help those smaller guys?
The play here is, there's a twofold play, because there's a benefit to the company. The company could go ahead and have dynamic discounting or discount terms in there and say, I'm going to pay this vendor right away. Or the vendor has the ability to say, hey, I can't wait 45 or what's soon going to be 60 or 75 days as they stretch their DPO, and that vendor can say, boom, pay me now. Right, and I think the key is it's almost like an easy button. Pay me now, and then you're going to take a little discount or haircut on that invoice.
I have a payroll today. I would like to be paid now.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
So I think that's a play.
All right. So Insite, and the idea here is that if you can automate and systematize accounts payable and make it painless to the company using it and make it a lot less painful for the vendor, that's a win-win. And then maybe the upside here is that if you have all this data, then you're able to underwrite these companies, be able to say, listen, I'll finance that for 98% of the value today, and now all of a sudden you get a financing play into it, and now you become an integrated
and think about it, and I think the next step of the next gen is that large companies are trying to grow, they're trying to grow efficiently. They're not trying to add more people or resources, they're trying to implement tools, they're trying to become more efficient, they're trying to automate. So I think this dovetails into if you look at these organizations, they've got the operational stuff fixed. Now they're trying to figure out, how do I make the back office more efficient? We're a pure play in that regard, and we step in and we really manage that process and take it to the next level.
If you're an accounts payable professional, you're not going to like this guy. Anyway, sometimes the next big thing is just making stuff that works dumb work smart.
Yep.
That's the business they're in. Thanks for being here.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.